welcome to the Fast Break Podcast, the only podcast that hits harder than Draymond Green does when he sees a player on a fast break. We're live right now from the Solano College Sports Network TV studio. I'm your moderator, MJ Balandra, alongside my co-host, Gabe Manuel, and today we'll be covering 3 segments. We'll start you off with a recent headline from this NBA season, then we'll transition to the future stars of the NBA and who's in the race for Rookie of the Year. Finally, we'll end you guys off with what teams are contenders and what teams are pretenders. Enough said, let's jump right into it.
All right, let's get this out of the way. I am not surprised at all of how good the Celtics have been doing, really. Their moves, the moves their front office has been making, crazy. Like Kristaps to Atlanta, I really like that trade. And I think they've done a good job really developing Derek White and Jaylen Brown to a point where they can go crazy. Yep. And we can see this you can see it right now. Like, you told me last year that Jaylen Brown would have an MVP caliber season. I would not believe it at all. But I think it's thanks to how good of coaching staff the Boston and how well they're making it that Jaylen Brown has been going crazy this season. And I don't think it's a surprise at all how they're second in the star-filled Eastern Conference.
Okay. You agree with that? You really on that?
I'm really on that.
All right. Personally, with me, I don't think that's true at all. I don't even think there would be top 5.
Wow.
Especially with last season, how Tatum tore his ACL. You know,
Achilles.
My bad. Same difference. Not really, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Especially Jaylen Brown, the way he's stepping up. You said MVP caliber season.
Yep.
Derek White stepping up. We got Payne Pritchard, deep shooter, amazing shooter.
Yep.
Crazy. We got people on the bench. Neemias Queta has been doing good.
Mm-hmm. I
like how they traded for Anthony Simmons. He wasn't their go-to guy. He was trying to be. They had to trade him. They got a good center in Nikola Vucic. Mm-hmm. You know, I really like that trade. I feel like the rest of the season, especially with Jason Tatum back, that debut game, amazing. No minute restriction. Played almost a triple-double. Put up almost a triple-double. What, like 18, 10, and 7, 6?
Yeah.
Something like that.
100%. Dude, I was watching Jason Tatum's game back. I'm going to be honest. That first half was rough. He missed the first 6 shots. He airballed the 3. He missed a dunk. But, as you said, he got 12 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. That's damn near a triple-double.
Man.
That really shows you how mentally tough he is. He really found his rhythm in the second half and just went off. And, like, Achilles tear. He tore his Achilles. This is his first game back. That's crazy. And in the last couple of games we've seen from him, he's had at least double-digit points and a lot of steals. He's had 5 steals over the last 4 games.
Crazy.
He's doing really good as on offense as well as defense. And I believe Kevin Durant, he is like one of the rare examples where an athlete can really go back to that caliber they were at before the injury.
Yeah.
I think Jason Tatum has the same potential in him. I feel like in the next couple of years, Jason Tatum is going to be one of those, the greatest of all times. Maybe we'll see him with LeBron, Michael Jordan. I don't know.
Okay. Hey, you a Tatum fan? You a Stan?
No, I'm a Warriors fan, but dude, Tatum, insane. He's going crazy. He's going to go crazy for sure.
He's cool.
Yep.
He's not no Steph Curry though.
True.
Let's get that right.
You're right.
Let's get that right.
You're right, 100%.
But no, after especially tearing your Achilles, man, that's crazy the way he put up in the first 3 games.
Exactly.
Especially with no minute restriction after being out a whole season,
Mm-hmm.
or almost a whole season.
Yeah.
But man, seeing Tatum look no difference from last year is crazy. But while the Celtics are dominating the past, the present, there's a whole new wave of talent ready to take over the NBA. That jumps us into the next segment, segment 2, the future stars of the NBA and who's in the race for Rookie of the Year.
I'm going to be honest, man. I'll be a bit biased when I say this because he's on my fantasy team. But Con Canuple, man. Holy. Dude, he's crazy.
He's a dog.
I think one of the most important aspects to an athlete's success of how good they are and is their consistency. Con has that. He has the potential to even beat Stephen Curry as one of the greatest shooters of all time. And this is from his rookie season. I'm like, I don't want to say it, but he might be better than Stephen Curry 10, 12 years from now.
You know, man, you can say that, but honestly, I don't think anyone will even top Steph Curry ever. Greatest shooter of all time. You know, that you can be biased, but Con has been, breaking records this season.
100%. Yeah, because he already owns a rookie 3-point record, and because he surpassed Keegan Murray, I believe,
Yep.
and he's recording 43% from deep threes.
Yep.
Crazy. I feel like he fits the modern wing archetype perfectly. I kind of see him. Honestly, I know I say he's a better, as a joke, I say he's better than Stephen Curry. I see him more as a Klay Thompson type player.
Catch and shoot. Yep.
And this is not gonna be a hot take right now, but I think he is more valuable of the award than Cooper Flag.
He ain't dropped 40 though. He ain't dropped 49 though.
I don't know,
Cooper
man.
Flag's been dominating. People thought it was gonna be VJ Edgecombe. The start of the season, he was
Yep.
going off to a hot start. Franchise record for most points in a game by rookie debut.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And then, Cooper Flag started off slow, and then he started to pick up a little bit, a couple of 20-point games. Then he had that 40-point game, and then the 49-point game. I think he runs away with it. He's a two-way player. He can play defense, got a lot of blocks, amazing slasher. He can shoot the ball, been struggling a little bit, but he'll pick it up, I feel like.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more hype into him. That's just what I believe, though.
Okay.
But I'm not trying to hate on him at all. He's been off to
course not.
he was like a slow start, but I gotta understand the situation, man. Going to such a place that's terrible as Dallas, jeez, like he was open. The entire offense was him basically, and that's terrible. Like other teams are obviously only going to try guard him because he's the only player worth guarding on the Dallas Mavericks.
Everyone's injured. Everyone's either injured or traded. They're gone.
Yeah.
It's really just him. Nico Harrison got lucky with him in the lottery. They had a less 1% chance of even getting the number 1 pick in the lottery, so they got lucky. They lucked out. But they keep trading away their key pieces. They gave away Anthony Davis. They gave away Luka. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about here?
But in this situation, I feel like Coop might be a better player later on. But I think right now, for the Rookie of the Year, it should be Con Canupu. But I do have a question. How would this race be different if Coop was drafted to the Charlotte Hornets and Con to Dallas? What do you think?
It's two different teams. They play a different way every time.
Mm-hmm.
I think Coop would be more of a game manager than a game taking over, Because they got LaMelo already, they got Miles Bridges, they got Brandon Miller.
Yeah.
They got straight dogs on that team, man.
Yeah,
It's Coop and a bunch of, no offense, but Najee Marshall, he's cool. They got a couple, Klay Thompson, that's my boy, come on, man. But washed, kind of. He's been having a couple good shooting games this season, but washed.
But, dude, if it was that way, Koopa got it for sure. I'm only saying this because right now, like as you said, like they've got dogs on the Charlotte team right now. And I think the reason why they've been going so crazy right now is because of Khan and his way to space the floor out, right?
Yeah.
But if Coop was on it, that's just another player to get the ball to. You know what I'm saying? Like his game is where he has the ball. Khan's game is where he's spacing out the floor, shooting the three. But if it were to be like that, I feel like Coop would be the MVP, would be the Rookie of the Year award recipient.
Let's all be real right now. It's Coop. There's 10 games left, a little more than then, probably 20, 10, somewhere in between that. I think Coop got it. I think Coop caught it.
All right, man. Your opinion's your opinion. I say Khan got it.
Okay, we'll see. But man, it's crazy to think that these players are playing like this in year one. But as good as these players are individually, this league ain't about that. It's
True,
about who's
100%.
putting up the Larry O'Brien Trophy in June.
Yep.
So man, that takes us to our third segment and final segment of the day. What teams are contenders and what teams are pretenders?
So, I got a couple right now. I'm gonna just list them.
List them.
Pistons, contenders.
Okay.
Knicks, contenders. Spurs,
Gots to be.
contenders.
Gots to be.
Timberwolves, contenders.
Any team with Anthony Edwards, contender.
Exactly.
The truth.
All right, Professor Prophet ain't gonna like this, but all right, I got my pretenders right here.
Okay,
I got the
let's
Magic.
hear it.
I got the Raptors.
Yep.
I got the Nuggets. I got the Lakers.
Yep.
Sorry, Professor Prof.
Man, I agree with that. I watched the Lakers game yesterday. They had a good game, but can Bron stay healthy at 40 years old? We'll never know. He's drifting down a little bit. Austin Rivers had a horrible game. played all 12 minutes in the fourth, shot 0 for 7, 0 for 5 from 3, airball to 3, wide open, airball, missed the wide open 3. Like, come on, bro. Missing layups. Like, how can you can't have your star players doing that in a playoff circumstance.
I know. I feel like every win they have is barely. They should be winning by more with the star caliber, especially with Luka.
Dropping 50. Come on, man.
But I think their main problem is defense. Like JJ, the coach of the Lakers, I've seen so many clips where he's seen the players just completely give up on defense and their entire defensive scheme collapse.
Especially in transition.
Exactly. And I really think that's what's going to take them out of the playoffs contention.
So let's talk about the Pistons, man. Huge contenders. Contenders.
Cade.
Number 1, the bad boys are back. Cade and them. Come on, man.
Dude, Cade, man. Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Cade Cunningham, again, I'm going to be biased because he's on my fantasy team, but bro, he is insane. He's going crazy. Along with Jaylen Brown, he is also having one of the craziest seasons of his life. And I really like to see his growth has been really crazy. But the Pistons as a whole, they physically dominate every team. Like you said, the bad boy Pistons are back. I really think they really played into that narrative quite well and are going to have a really good chance of taking the trophy this year.
I agree with you. You know, Cade, MVP candidate too. Straight dog. You know, when you have a 6'5" point guard, what can you? Who's guarding that? No one can guard that.
It's crazy to think they were one of the biggest losing streaks 1-2 years ago. You see that?
Like, crazy.
15
they started
games.
Off, what, like 2-23? They're not 2-23 bad. Look at where they are now.
Exactly. Their growth has been crazy. What about the Knicks? What do you think about the Knicks?
I think a team with Jalen Brunson and Cat.
Yeah.
You know, they're always going to be contenders. They got a great defender, Mikal Bridges.
100%.
OG Anunoby. Come on, man. Josh Hart.
So saying.
Not the best, but he's a good defender.
Yeah. Spurs. San Antonio.
Oh, man.
I think they're truly the beast of the West. Like, that's one of the best teams ever. Their box office has been going crazy. With the amount of draft picks they have had, only thing I can see that will be biting them a bit is just how young they are.
Yep.
But let's be real. With Wembanyama, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all. When you have a 7-footer on the floor
who shoots like a guard, plays like a guard, basically is a guard, it doesn't matter.
Could play 1 through 5. Could easily play 1 through 5.
Exactly.
Crazy, man. Especially when you pair that up with De'Aaron Fox, Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes.
Yeah.
You know, good vet. You need that. You need that for a championship team. You need vets. You need rookies. You need
100%.
anything. Good shooters. They
got
got
to
that.
the Pretenders. What do you think about the Nuggets?
You know, it's hard to say a team with Nikola Jokic is not a contender.
Yeah.
But especially with Jamal Murray pairing up with it. But their supporting cast is just not it. I don't see
exactly.
it.
Whenever he's out, whenever Jokic, they're too dependent on Jokic.
Don't get me wrong. Payne Watson has been stepping up.
Yep.
But is that going to be enough? We don't know.
I don't
Christian
think
Braun hasn't been the same. You know, who's their other centers? They don't got no backups.
Yeah, exactly. There's a severe lack of depth, and if any injuries occur throughout this playoffs, we can see injuries really make or break playoff team. And I really think if this with the right chance, maybe, but like that's without all the injuries. That's if all the players remain healthy. That's if Jokic performs consistently MVP level every day.
That's the only way. That's the only way. When I see them compared up against the real contenders in the West, I don't think they have a chance. It's either shut down Jamal Murray or shut down Nikola Jokic. That's 100%. It. They got no options. No other options.
Yep. What about the Raptors? They got a good record, sure, but playoffs?
You know,
I don't see it.
They got Slenderman, Brandon Ingram.
Yep.
When you pair that with Scotty Barnes, Manuel quickly. You know, good shooter, fast. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see, man. We're gonna have to see, but they're borderline pretenders. Let's put them borderline pretenders. How about that?
Yeah, I feel like their record is good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure exactly what they are, but I'm sure they're doing well with that cast you said. But playoffs, I don't see it. It's just too much like rebuilding vibes and energy from that team.
And again, their bench, their supporting cast, their second unit is iffy. They got Trace
100%.
Jackson Davis from the Warriors. They got this season. He's been decent. But, like, what? Jamal Sheed? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? RJ Barrett's been good. He's not on the bench, but he's a starter. That's another one I forgot.
100%.
But their starting cast is amazing. Let's put it that way.
Dude,
Put it that way.
you forgot another beast of the West. OKC. What do you think?
You know, come on, man, defending champs. The defending champs always gonna be contenders, man.
100%.
Every time.
Shea, again, he told me 10 years ago that Oklahoma would be contenders even in 2026. Would not believe you at all.
Man.
Because they had KD, Russell Westbrook back then, and just last year was their first championship. Crazy. I believe this team could possibly go for another.
You know, especially because they got Jared McCain for a bag of chips. Like,
Basically
that really
nothing,
made me mad. Like, come on, bro. No one else could get Jared McCain.
Yeah.
Like, the Warriors couldn't get Jared McCain. Now you put him on an OKC team that's already a contender. Like, that's just dangerous, man.
I know. Warriors should have got him.
Their supporting cast is really good, too. Adonai Mitchell's been stepping up. They got Isaiah Joe, a really good shooter on the wing.
Yeah.
They got, man, that Harnstein's a beast, man. They got J-Mo. Come on, man. J-Dub.
Exactly. Too many
Like,
J's, man.
2 J's, man. It's hard. Yeah. You know, I hate to see it. I hate the Thunder. I don't really like Shea's game. I think he's a foul baiter.
Yeah.
But that's what it is, man.
I agree with you.
Especially
I really
after he broke Wilt's record, you got to respect that.
Yeah. After that, Shea, they call him Mr. Consistency for a reason. He was on my fantasy team last year.
I hate that.
Bro, I used to win every week because of Shea. Had 90 points damn near every game. But, yeah. Are his hoops ethical? Not really, but he put up the points.
He gets to a spot every time. That's all he needs.
He gets to his games. He wins the games, and that's what matters.
Especially against you watched that Nuggets game where he hit 2 step back threes.
Dude, insane.
Insane, man. Insane. Crazy game.
Crazy, insane.
He's just like all you gotta do is just step back and watch, man. That's the only thing you can do.
I feel like, but watching his game though, his handles, I feel like that's poetry in motion. When people say basketball is poetry in motion, I think of Shea.
Oh, for
I think of Shea when they say that.
He just flows with the game. He just lets it all come to him. He's in flow state, man. What can I say?
Yup.
But, you know, how about our Warriors, man? How about our Warriors? You know, we're in the 9th seed right now.
The Warriors.
We just won a game yesterday against the Wizards. Not saying much because Bam put up 83 on them, which I hate. 36 free throws? Like, come on, man.
Oh, yeah, we got to talk about that real quick.
Bro.
Bam, 83 points.
We got to.
Insane.
We got to.
I mean, like, they fouled him, though. Like, every shot they fouled him. But to surpass Kobe, I would never think.
It's Wilt, Bam Adebayo, and Kobe. Like, you can't,
that's like a list you wouldn't even think of. Like,
no, and it's not even batting down on Bam Adebayo. He's a great center. But come on, 83
points, great. It's crazy.
You still gotta be one of a player to put 83, I guess. But like, yeah. It's against the Wizards, though. Let's be real. Kristaps scored 30 against them last night. Like, what are we talking about, man?
Right. But
and what other coach? Man, if that Steve Kerr and Klay Thompson could have had 100, but he pulled them out. He didn't even play the whole fourth. Like, what is that? It's just like crazy.
Yeah, they were up by so much, and yet he was still in there. I
up by
believe they were
20.
trying to chase the record.
Oh,
They were definitely trying to chase the record.
Any other night, if he had 30, he's taking out. There's no way.
100%.
Definitely.
But his first half, though, that first half, I believe he had 30 points in the first half.
He had 30 points in the first quarter.
The first quarter, I'm sorry.
That was crazy.
First quarter.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Crazy.
Man, when you get a start like that, you're like, man, let me just keep going, I guess. But
yep. But the
would have
Wizards,
never guessed he would have been up there with Wilt and Kobe.
That is a crazy list. That is
Insane.
a crazy list for sure.
So, man, with the Warriors and all their injuries, Steph still has that runner's knee problem. Every time I see that Shams notification, 10 days more is Steph Curry getting evaluated. Like, come on,
My
man.
heart just drops, man.
It's horrible.
See our record
Jimmy
slowly
Butler
going down.
with that horrible torn ACL. I hate seeing that. We finally got a good big in Kristaps. What I said last night, put up 30. Amazing player.
He can't, bro. He barely plays, though. That's the thing. He barely
he's still on
plays.
minute restriction. He's been playing, 20 minutes at least. But when you pair that up with Steph Curry, another amazing shooter, you got to either double him or you got to shade over to Kristaps.
Mm-hmm.
They could both knock down the three.
But
that pick and roll game is going to be dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Pick and pop, pick and roll.
But
come on.
Warriors front office definitely. I'm really disappointed in how they handled it last season.
Dunleavy's been doing a horrible job, man.
They've been there have been the biggest trade they've made was Kristaps. Nothing else.
Nothing.
Besides Al Horford, but let's be honest, Al Horford.
It's 40-year-old Al Horford.
What are we gonna do?
Like
Even
he was
in the last
contemplating retirement or the Warriors. I
Even
mean,
last
he's been good. He's been good. Don't get me
yeah.
wrong. He's been good, but he's old, man.
But like, why
We need more
overpay
vets.
someone like Chris Paul? Even last season, like
Yeah.
I never saw the vision in why we had to give that much money to Chris Paul.
What a sad way he went out, by the way.
Yeah,
Horrible
that was
Should
sad.
have retired a Clipper. I don't know why they did that to him.
The Clippers
Backstabbed him.
organization, they don't.
Horrible, man.
That was terrible.
Horrible.
They did
Such
definitely.
a sad way to go out for a legend like him. No
Exactly.
ring. Hey, that's the way it goes, bro. Allen
Yeah.
Iverson, same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, 100%.
But back to it. You know, Pods
Jeez.
should have traded him instead of Kuminga. Let's be real. And the thing I hate, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be offended if we got rid of Steve Kerr. I wouldn't. I think he needs to
Really?
go. I think he ruins these young players, their young players' minds and mentality and their confidence. Really. You know, Kuminga right away, his first game with the Hawks, 20 points.
He was just waiting to get out of San Francisco. He was just waiting to get out of San
playing
Francisco.
time.
Yeah.
He wasn't even getting playing time. We're playing people like Guy Santos.
Like,
No
there
offense to
is-
Guy, he's a great player, you know. But come on, man.
He was just waiting to get out. Honestly,
we need a slasher like Kuminga. We need
Yeah.
a player that could put up points like that on a daily basis.
I think Steve Kerr hasn't really understood the modern wing yet. He's been because he's had Stephen Curry this entire time.
Yep.
His offense, I feel like, hasn't modernized from the small point guard. Like, look at Draymond. Some nights he have
He's just like,
majority
no
of
bigs. He hates bigs. I feel like he hates.
he does
bigs.
not like big. Big
Every
people
time
at
he
all.
drafts.
It's not like
every
big-
time he drafts, man. We got Jordan Poole. I love Jordan Poole. I hate how did that situation go
Yeah.
on, bro. I hated that. You know, I still think about it to this day, man. I'm still a Jordan Poole fan.
Yeah.
You know,
And the one time they picked a big, James Wiseman, biggest bust ever. Pause. But bro,
Tell
just
me
hearing
about
that
it,
name
bro.
just makes me mad.
Tell me
Just
about
hearing
it.
that name just makes me
You know,
mad.
I wish him all good, man. I hope he's in a good place right now. Well, he tore his ACL with the Pistons a couple seasons ago.
Yeah.
Haven't heard of him since. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He was with the Pacers for a little bit, but man, it really sucks to see a player go out like that. I wonder what
100%.
happened.
Yeah.
But we could have drafted LaMelo Ball.
This is how it is.
It's how it is, I guess.
Every time. But I do agree with you. I feel like he would have been a better player if not drafted to the Warriors. That Warriors development, they don't have their development right at all. The only player that really developed that to be good was Jordan Poole. But after that situation, he's never really played to that level ever again.
I really thought he was gonna pass. I really thought Steph was gonna pass the torch, and he was gonna be our, our
See how it
future.
is. Yeah, but now he's
Now who we
shooting
looking
bricks.
at? Brandon Podesky? Like, get out of here, bro.
Like, yeah,
Get out of here. Like, come on, man. I seen someone on Twitter where this dude was waiting for him to put up 30 points. He scored 1 to 29 points, like a 1-point game, a 2-point game, a 3-point game, a 4-point game, all the way up to 29 and not 30.
Wow.
Like, come on, bro. A
does it
0-point game too. Like, he's just the most inconsistent player I've ever seen in my life.
100%.
Maybe that's a stretch, but I feel that way right now seeing him play.
Yeah, it just hurts. Many of you guys might be Warriors fans. Season's not going too well, but hopefully you can get somewhere with this.
A good player though, DeAnthony Melton. You know, I'm
I'm
stoked
liking
we brought him back.
Yep.
Especially
Yep.
after I didn't know how he was gonna play after his ACL tear, but man, it's been amazing. You dropped 27 points last night against the Wizards. Amazing go to the rim player, amazing shooter. Like, man, that's a person we need on the Warriors.
Yep, 100%.
Pair that with Steph, Porzingis, Draymond.
This guy did it.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. As a Warriors fan, I wouldn't be mad with trading him too. No, but
Draymond.
he's our boy. You know, he'll always be our boy. But
Yeah.
come on, man, we gotta think for the future. We gotta think about the future.
Yeah. But with Jordan Poole situation and Draymond, that really set the down because we were coming off a championship season, by the way.
Yep.
And
2022.
2023-24, that's when this happened.
Yep.
And it all just came crashing down from there. We haven't seen that good of a season yet.
Yeah, it's such a sad scene for a Warriors fan, man. It's such a
100%.
sad scene. Okay. And that's the final buzzer for this episode of the Fast Break Podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. A huge shout out to the Solano Broadcast Studio for keeping us live and loud. Once again, I'm your moderator, MJ Balandra, alongside my co-host, Gabe Manuel. And until next time, keep your heads on a swivel, and we'll catch you on the next Fast Break. Peace.
The exponential growth from the program from my first year to my third year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's
nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover, we have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
You get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you know, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it. So
Joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
Stand by, we're going to go to cut one. And cut one.
Cross court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for three! It is good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock, Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots.
the sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.